There is something that almost everyone in the world has. It looks like a little box. It's a mini version of a television and a computer. It's a smartphone. A smartphone is one of the high technology devices that represents the 21st century. Today, I'm going to share some interesting facts about smartphones and their companies that people usually don't think about. Smartphones are used for email, internet surfing, online shopping, online banking, job searches, and more. Many smartphone users use applications that grant outside access to personal information such as browsing history and GPS location data. In this case, we can use this data for convenience purposes. For example, Uber and Lyft. It facilitates quick and easy connections with rideshare services and enables users to assess accurate walking or driving directions within seconds. This example shows how smartphone technologies helps people around the world. However, overusing smartphones, dependency, addiction, safety, privacy, surveillance are some disadvantages. Addiction also impacts children and teens. I'm going to talk about the safety, privacy, and surveillance in detail. It is related to the personal information and GPS data that I already mentioned before. The problem is the US Government Accountability Office, the GAO, reported in 2016 that many smartphone tracking applications are being used to surreptitiously intercept mobile applications or to spy on unsuspecting individuals. While such applications are typically marketed as ways for parents or businesses to keep track of their children or employees, the GAO found that they can facilitate stalking. Isn't it scary? Think about it. We bring our smartphones everywhere we go. Someone you don't know have access to where you are, check your message, private information, and so on. A software update is updating your smartphone. After 1 to 2 years, your smartphone, the speed of the smartphone declines. The reason is the company that sells smartphones needs to earn money. So they upgrade the software, which causes the previous ones get slower. Then people feel frustrated using inefficient smartphones. They change their smartphones to increase the speed of it. But what about the people cannot afford to buy a new smartphone? They need to keep using the old smartphones. People think, then what about just updating the software in the smartphone? Except for the iPhone made by Apple, other phones usually can update the software by themselves. The only way is to buy a new one. According to Apple, they announced that although they provide updates for the software of the phone, the old versions are a lot slower than the new smartphones. The point of my presentation is, smartphone is one of the high technology that represents the 21st century, and there are both advantage and disadvantage. However, one of the main disadvantages that people usually don't know about is software update problem. We need to understand that the software update is a serious disadvantage. Thank you.